Hello, friends. Divine greetings of today to all of you. I, Kunal Nagpal, welcome all of you to this divine session. Dear friends, I hope you all are basically excelling in every possible domain of your lives. Dear friends, I would like to begin today's spiritual session by asking you a question. What is the basic difference between ritual and spiritual? Quite interlinked. Yes, they are very interlinked. Ritual word has been derived from spiritual. Now, what do you mean by spiritual? Spirit, that is I, the soul, that is the inner consciousness, the third eye. The third eye of the self is known as the spirit, the self, the inner consciousness. And it is basically comprised of seven basic divine elements, that is purity, peace, unconditional love, unlimited happiness, wisdom, knowledge, and power. That is purity in thoughts, peace in mind, love in hearts, joy in work, blissful happiness, and divinity in intellect. So, when a soul is comprised of these basic elements, then that soul is known to be spiritual. And all the outside work that is being done in order to attain the peace of mind is known as ritual. So ritual is just the means for the self to become spiritual. So spirituality is actually the inside journey of the soul, to awaken that peace, to awaken that inner purity, the inner truth. That is the journey of the soul inward to reveal the true self. And ritual is just the means for a soul to help it to become spiritual. For example, one of the most common rituals being performed by us is to ignite a lamp. What does that mean? That actually means that when I pour oil in the lamp and then light it, which is known as Jyot Jagana, that means that I, the soul, when pour God's wisdom in my inner intellect, then my inner consciousness awakens. That is the basic symbol of this particular ritual. That is the basic meaning, the basic hidden meaning of this particular ritual. So, if I perform any type of ritual without being spiritual, that's of no use. Yes, that's of no use. So, spirituality is the basic essence of the true freedom from the acquired vices or acquired body consciousness. It's a basic journey from body consciousness towards soul consciousness. Now, on this note, I would like to go through some divine lines carrying very, very deep and intricate meaning. A diamond intellect set within a golden personality prepares the soul to become a deity. This is a very deep line. I repeat it once again. A diamond intellect set within a golden personality prepares the soul to become a deity. Living in a body, but in a state of such perfection as to reveal God's qualities in human form. That's absolutely divine. Absolutely divine. Now let's discuss some basic facets of love and wisdom. How can I reach such a stage? The experience of love for God and of God's love for me turns my thoughts and feelings into pure gold, rich, full, desireless, a mind that shines with truth, and God's knowledge makes me a diamond. The God's knowledge makes me a diamond. The two work hand in hand. In spirituality, God fills the soul with pure, real love, and this finishes any trace of impurity, freeing me completely. In contrast, the love I received from human beings was so often deceitful. It finished my energy, actually. Purity then enables the sun of knowledge to rise inside me. When I keep that light with me, it shines out like a third eye, showing me what is truth and what is falsehood. So in this jewel like awareness, the light of the soul, the energy of consciousness, falls on that which is true and virtuous rather than false. I develop an intellect like a swan, which is said in folklore to have such power of discrimination as to pick up only the jewels, ignoring the stones. When the light of the soul is kept focused on virtue in this way, seeing past falsehood, it reflects back to me in the form of love and appreciation and blessings from others. Truth multiplies inside me. The drains of my energy are stopped. That is, all sorts of leakages have been stopped. Knowledge means light, whereas ignorance means darkness. If I, the soul, don't have knowledge about something, I can't act appropriately. I am in the dark. That is, I am in ignorance. When the sun rises, the darkness is dispelled automatically. The impurity that made me ignorant and a slave to my own desires and the desires of others finishes. When there is ignorance, it is as if I am blind, with an intellect like a stone. If you are blind, it is difficult to do anything, even if there is light all around. Knowledge in the spiritual context means to know the truth about the soul, the impurities that used to cover that truth made me ignorant about the self and others. The sum of knowledge burns away those impurities and reveals the truth to me. So, it actually shows me the harm that I did to myself in allowing my consciousness to be trapped by the material world and the joy and power that I receive when I learn to connect again to God. So the ways of thinking that I acquired from the world outside deceived me a lot. That is pushing me towards body consciousness in the way that according to how the body wanted me to move, how others in my connection wanted me to move, and how the world wanted me to move. So in a nutshell, I went far away from inner consciousness and the real truth of myself. The knowledge that comes from deep inside, from God, teaches me that although I am in this body and through the body I have a connection with other people and the physical world, but I am separate from all of that. I am a being of conscious energy, distinct from matter. I must continue my connection in the material world because that is how life expresses itself. I'm not going to do things under the influence of those outside factors anymore. Because I am separate, I can choose. I can be the master. This is wisdom and this is the true freedom for the self. Old or young, when I have knowledge of the true self, I can become truthful and wise. This also enables me to become sensible and mature. So, dear friends, on this note, we need to answer the basic questions. Do I stay in my spirituality? I am the spirit within, detached from the body. When I maintain this spiritual awareness, the body in which I, the soul, am sitting will not pull me into performing limited or wrong actions. Whilst living in this world, no matter what the atmosphere, situations, or events outside, I must remain a detached observer, not passing judgments or taking sides. That way, I will stay uninfluenced in my original truth, and the power of that will actually help others to awaken their own consciousness also. Whilst doing things, I must feel that in reality it was not me that did anything, but that I was an instrument for that what needed to happen. That way, I will also remain detached from my actions so that they don't take hold of me and drain me of energy. Then I will stay free to keep drawing God's love and wisdom inside me, and others, seeing the power I have gained, will feel inspired to create a similar life for themselves. So, when you lose balance and become wrapped up in what you are doing, you can easily miss the signals that tell you the right way forward. Then you fall. The essence of the seed of the knowledge that purifies and renews us is, don't look at the past or at others, but look at God, the true mother and father, and even then at yourself. First at God and then at yourself. Be patient. Remain peaceful. With that true effort, you will have God's love inside you. When the bestower of knowledge is your companion, at every step he is telling you how things really are. This truth then makes you perform pure, clean, elevated, noble actions, and those actions give power until you become one who shows truth to the world. Such a diamond will sparkle from a distance. It won't need to say, "I'm a diamond." Its light will automatically and naturally reach far out into the world. When the vibrations of that diamond reach others, they will be comforted and uplifted. It's the truth that has to be revealed. I have to reveal the true Father, but I have to do that with a true heart, with real, honest interest and love. I say that it's my pure thought that this should happen, but with purity, there is no feeling either that I have to do something or that I have done anything. The truth is the basic intention. Then it will actually be as if I feel a pull internally that tells me that what I need to do and also what I must not do. The stage of awareness in which I am inside myself, I repeat, the stage of awareness in which I am inside myself, silent and bodiless, a pure, eternal, peaceful, powerful energy, a divine energy, sitting with God, makes good things happen outside. It's fixed. There is the awareness that the one who had to get it done is there with me all the time, and I am just an instrument in between. The world desperately needs God's love, light, and peace. God's truth. God is waiting for us to become so pure that we can be true instruments in sharing those qualities with all souls around us. Purity enables me to be detached, and detachment enables me to remain positive, loving, and wise. When I remain in the awareness that I am a spirit, the light and beauty of that spirituality spreads far and wide. I repeat, when I, the soul, remain in the awareness that I am a spirit, the light and beauty of that spirituality spreads far and wide. When I connect to God's supreme power, it is as if a powerful current flows to where it is actually most needed and most required. So, dear friends, I would like to end today's spiritual discussion on such a beautiful note, that is, it's the journey inside out. It's a journey within. We need to explore the inner treasures. Once we are aware of our true self, it becomes a very easy and natural process. And once it becomes so easy and natural to go inside, explore the hidden treasures of purity, peace, love, happiness, wisdom, and divinity, full of eternal knowledge, then only we can be able to comprehend the actual meaning of the things around us. We can perceive the things in their truest manner, and then only we can establish the true connection with God. That is, once we connect to our own self, with the help of the God, we can draw energy from Him continuously, and then it's very easy for us to do all the outside course. It's very easy. It's very easy. Believe me, my friends, it's actually very easy. And for that, I need to remain easy. I need to remain at peace. I need to remain at my in my original consciousness. Thank you so much. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.